Hi, I'm Anastasia. Welcome to this prenatal yoga flow. Now, just because it is called prenatal does not mean it is not appropriate for anyone else. This is very beginner friendly, postnatal friendly. Anyone who is safe to do a yoga practice, this is a safe practice for you. With prenatal practices, we avoid deep twists, lying on the belly, and lying flat on the back. So those are all modifications I will make for us. I myself am almost 18 weeks pregnant, so this is also beneficial for me. Today we're going to focus on strength and stability, moving through very traditional warrior postures. Now, the hormone relaxin that increases in our bodies when we're pregnant causes our muscles and tendons and ligaments to be much more naturally flexible. This puts us at a greater risk for injury due to overstretching. Will we stretch today? Most definitely. But everyone should be conscious of not overstretching. We don't want to push it to the limit. We want to bring that back just a little bit. But our focus today much more on strength. Go ahead and find yourself a comfortable seated position. Does not have to be crossed legs, but it can be. Sit up nice and tall. Stack one vertebra on top of the other. Crown of your head reaching up to the ceiling. Give your shoulders a big roll up to your ears and down and back. Nice open space in your chest to receive your breath. Hands relax comfortably in your lap or on your legs. You're welcome to close your eyes to bring that focus more deeply inward. Start to move the breath in and out your nose only. Long, slow inhales, filling up the chest cavity and abdomen completely with air. And full exhales, releasing every drop of that breath. With your next few inhales, take a little inventory of your body, noting how all the different parts of it are feeling today. If any part of it is in need of some extra care or attention, just make a mental note of it so that you can do so throughout our practice. With your next few exhales, let go of your day. Anything you've already done, whatever you have left to do, anything troubling your mind or your spirit, just drifting away. With your body and mind connected in your space, please silently set an intention for your practice. It could be something physical, like becoming stronger, or something mental, like finding peace. Set yours silently now. Maintain this nasal breath throughout our practice to help encourage focus and calm. You're welcome to have your eyes closed at any time. Just be aware that this does affect your balance. Remaining in that comfortable seat with your shoulders down and back, sitting tall, drop your chin toward your chest. We'll move slowly. The right ear comes toward the right shoulder, and we're drawing a slow circle, thinking about lengthening the space between the vertebrae rather than crunching them down. Once the chin reaches the chest again, reverse direction. Take time in any spots that feel sticky. Pause with your chin toward your chest. Take a big inhale, open the arms, lift the chest and face. Exhale to round like you're giving a great big hug. Follow your breath. And if your knees become uncomfortable when your legs are folded, feel free to change the seated position anytime. This is Sukhasana, easy pose. So it should feel easy for you. We never have to move at the same rate or use the same ranges of motion. Next inhale, we lift up. Exhale, twist to your right. You could use that inside knee or the outside knee, just being conscious of not twisting too deeply or not restricting that blood flow to the baby if you are indeed pregnant. Shoulders are down and back as we spiral those vertebrae up toward the ceiling. Next inhale, we reach. Exhale, twist to your left. And let's do it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inside or outside knee, whatever you need. And inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms to your heart. Let's take those legs out wide. Again, being conscious of not overstretching, so you take it where you need to. Now, I know you can't see my toes, but they're flexed up toward the ceiling. That's where I would like for yours to be. We don't have to be at a very wide V. It could be more narrow. Again, conscious to not overstretch. Inhale, lift, exhale. We take it up and over to the right. That right arm goes inside of that right leg. That left arm coming up and over. Heart shining up toward the ceiling. Your gaze can go wherever it is comfortable for your neck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, up and over to the left. Armpits shining up toward the ceiling. Noticing if there's differences from one side to another. Recognizing that this is very normal. And inhale, lift. Exhale, fingertips come down. If this is as far as what feels good, you can definitely stay here. If it feels okay, we can walk it forward further and relax the neck. Again, take it where you need to, where maybe we're not quite to the edginess of the stretch. Listen to your body. Our purpose for these wide leg stretches here in the beginning of our practice today is to prepare us for those wide stances of our warrior postures. Let's come on up. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, up and over to the right. Breathe. Stretching that side body, stretching hamstring and inner thigh. And next inhale, lift. Exhale, up and over to the left. Staying inside of that leg. And inhale, lift. Exhale, fingertips float down, and we can walk it forward. Relax your head and neck. Take it where you need to. Postures like this seated wide leg fold, it can be hard not to compare our own flexibility to someone else's. So if you feel like you're not going very far, please try not to compare it to where I'm at today, or if you're doing this practice with someone else, where they might be at. Just focus on yourself, your mat, your body. Let's bring it on up. We're going to close those legs, and we'll come to hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, tops of the feet relaxed on the mat. If the wrists are too uncomfortable with the hands flat like this, you can come to your fists. Inhaling and exhaling through cat-cow. Inhale, face and hips lift, belly drops. Exhale to round, drawing the navel up and in. Follow your breath as you inhale and exhale. After your next exhale, find neutral spine. You're neither arched nor rounded, gazing just beyond your fingertips. Belly gently lifted. Spread your fingers wide, index fingers forward. Tuck your toes behind you and lift back and up into downward facing dog. Look through your legs. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Feel free to pedal or wiggle. If it's not comfortable for you to have your head below your heart for very long, don't stay here very long. Go ahead and drop to your knees. Take them as wide as you would like. Big toes together behind you, hips back to your heels. Forehead comes down. Arms can reach long. Come behind your head in prayer or around the legs, whatever works best for you. Your child's pose should feel comfortable, so make sure that it does for you. You can come here as a rest at any time you would like. If something's not working for you, or you just need a break to refocus upon your breath and your intention. Let's go ahead and come back up to all fours. Again, inhaling and exhaling through cat-cow. Lubricating the spine, gently engaging the core. After your next exhale, find neutral spine. Again, spread your fingers, index fingers forward, tuck your toes, lift back and up, downward facing dog. Again, you can pedal or wiggle, doing whatever feels best here. Walk your feet up to your hands. They're slightly separated as we melt into forward fold. Not staying here too long. We'll soften the knees and roll up slowly. Support on your thighs if you need to. Coming to standing tall, shoulders move down and back. Abdomen and tailbone pulled tight into Tadasana, mountain pose. Mountain pose is also a wonderful resting posture to come to should you need it. Moving through our sun salutation, if you need to move in the more traditional manner because it's safe for your body, please do. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Relax your head and neck. Let's spend an extra moment down here. You can grasp your elbows if you would like. Neck is relaxed. You can shake your head yes and no. You can sway. Letting gravity take over rather than forcing the posture deeper. Release your elbows if you've got hold of them. Inhale, half lift, look forward, flatten the back, touching shins, thighs, or floor. Exhale, hands come down, walk, step, or jump to your plank. You can be on your toes or your knees if your back needs more support. Fingers point forward. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Elbows move straight back, scraping the sides of your body. If you are pregnant, do not go all the way to your belly. And we can lift up into our cobra. In our cobra, those elbows stay soft. Hips are connected, but belly is lifted. Release back, tucking the toes, moving in to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump forward. Release and fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, palms to your heart. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Relax your head and neck. Stay down here for an extra moment. Inhale, half lift. Look forward, flatten your back. Exhale, walk, step, or jump to your plank. On your toes or your knees, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Elbows go straight back as you float down. Not all the way if that's not safe for you. And you can come into cobra or upward facing dog. Upward facing dog, palms and tops of the feet. Release. Find your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump forward. Release and fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, palms to your heart. And again, once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Relax your head and neck. Inhale, half lift, look forward, flatten your back. Exhale, walk, step, or jump to your plank. Knees or toes, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, float down. Listen to your body for range of motion. Find your cobra or upward facing dog on the inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump forward. Release and fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, palms to your heart. Pausing with the hands in prayer. Maybe press your thumbs against your sternum. Feel how the heart is beating faster. Abdomen and tailbone stay pulled in as we're firmly grounded. Take this moment to reconnect with your breath and with your intention. Soften your knees. Step that left foot way back, spinning it out at about a 45-degree angle. If your hips are very tight, you might step out a little wider. But we want to get those hips pointing forward for our warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Focusing on our strength. You can bend into that front knee as much as you want. It does not have to be super deep. Even just holding our arms up focuses on the strength of the shoulders. From here, we're going to move as smoothly as we can into our warrior 3, focusing on stability. We'll recognize that when we stand on the cushion of our mat or carpet, it is harder to balance than when we're on the hard floor. So make an adjustment if you need. We push off of that back foot. We reach the arms, square those hips to the floor. We want to try to bring that body into looking like an uppercase T, as in Tom. Breathe, 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 and big step back, lining up with that front heel to open into warrior 2. Abdomen and tailbone pulled in tight as we reach long. Dristi or gaze over that front middle finger. Maybe that heart rate is elevated. Harder to control that breath, moving in and out the nose, but focus upon it. Getting strong in that front leg. Front palm flips, back hand touches the thigh as we move into reverse warrior. You can look back at the leg if that's more comfortable for your neck, or up at the hand that's facing behind you. We want to try to stay as deeply bent into that front knee as we can. Windmill it down. Spinning those back toes, we step back to our downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump forward. Release and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms to your heart. Pausing for a moment. Soften your knees and step that right leg back. Big step. Back foot spins at about that 45-degree angle, sitting only as low as you want. Hips look forward. Reach your arms. Any contraindications in the shoulders, you can reach forward, or of course keep your hands in prayer. If you need to move off of your mat to gain more stability, you can for safety. It is okay if you're wobbly as we balance. That means we're challenging the balance, and challenging ourselves is a good thing as long as it's done safely. We move off of that back foot as we reach into our warrior three. Hips both look at the floor. Standing on a soft knee is safer for the knee than if we straighten it all the way. Breathe, 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 and step that right foot back. Line it up with that front heel. Warrior two, pull in tight. Drist your gaze over that front middle finger. Flip the front palm, touch the back thigh, reverse warrior. Gazing back or up at the hand that's looking back, trying to remain deeply bent into the front knee. Inhale and exhale. Cartwheel it down. Back toe spins. Step back to your downward facing dog. And let's take a rest in child's pose. Knees go wide, toes come together. Arms can reach forward, back in prayer, or around the legs. Up to you. Our warrior postures are so energetic. They definitely challenge our strength and our stability, but also challenge our ability to control that breath and keep it moving in and out the nose only. So let's slow that breath down, which will also slow down the heart rate. And remind yourself of your intention. Let's go ahead and return to hands and knees. Tuck your toes, finding your downward facing dog. And this time we'll begin our vinyasa, this flowing, connected series of movements from our downward dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step that right foot forward between the hands. Give it help if it needs it. Back foot spins flat, and we stand up for warrior one. Squaring those hips forward. A tougher transition than when we move from standing, but we get some additional benefits moving through that one-legged downward dog. And let's push off of that back leg to find our warrior three, our balance, hips square, reaching long through heel and through fingertips. Working on our core strength as we balance and stabilize. Inhale and exhale. Step back to your warrior two, long and strong. Pull in. Flip your front palm, back hand touches the thigh as we slide it down the leg. Reverse warrior, staying deeply bent into that front knee. Inhale and exhale. Cartwheel it down. Back toe spins. Step back. Downward facing dog. Of course, come to that child's pose if you need it. If you're okay resting here, that's great too. The left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Give it help if it needs it. Back foot spins flat and we stand up for warrior one. Square those hips. Breathe. Push off of that back leg, reaching into warrior three. Square the hips. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Step back to your warrior two. Glutes and abs pull in. Drift your gaze over that front middle finger as you reach long. Reverse the front palm, back hand touches and slides down the thigh for reverse warrior. Try to remain deeply bent into that front knee. Cartwheel it down. Back toe spins. Step back. Downward facing dog. And drop to your knees again to find one more child's pose. Taking your arms where you wish. Slowing the breath, reconnecting with your intention. Feeling the strength that we build through the legs, the shoulders, through the core. And let's bring it up to find a comfortable seat. Let's give that neck a little stretch here. When we adjust that gaze and our postures, we're strengthening those neck muscles. But let's sit up tall, relax those shoulders as we stretch it out a little bit. Chin drops to the chest. Right ear moves toward the right shoulder. Noticing how your heart rate, your breath may still be elevated from all of those warriors, those strength-building postures. Roll your chin toward your chest, left ear toward left shoulder. Roll your chin toward your chest, right ear toward right shoulder again. And if you would like, reach those left fingertips out long. And if you want, right hand to the side of the head. Release the head, roll the chin toward the chest as the hands come back to the lap. Left ear toward left shoulder. They're down away from the ears. If you want more, right fingertips reach out long. And if you want, left fingers to the side of the head. Release your head, roll your chin toward your chest. Interlace your fingers in front of you and round. Shoulders push down and separate. Inhale and exhale, release. Let's bring those legs out in front of us. Feet are flexed. We're sitting tall. Legs are straight. Let's take an inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. If your tummy is in a place where it's obstructing that position a little bit, feel free to separate those legs some. Grab on wherever it works for you. If it works for you to hook those big toes with your peace fingers, you certainly can as we reach forward and downward. Inhale and exhale, release. Let's take another spine twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to your right. You can use the inside or outside knee. Shoulders down from the ears. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to your left. Using the inside or outside knee, whatever is safe for you. And inhale, lift. Exhale, palms to your heart. you to bring your hands behind you. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this a little more. You might feel like you want to release and extend that spine. Bring your hands behind you, and we're just going to push the belly and chest upward. You can look forward, up, or drop your head back. Whatever feels good. And let's release. And now we're going to interlace those fingers again. And we're going to round through those shoulders. They move down and press away. And now from here, let's hinge forward. Maybe we can still hook those big toes and use the toes to stretch the shoulders as well. So we can push on those hands to stretch those shoulders a little more deeply. If that doesn't work, just keep that rounded position as you fold forward. Inhale and exhale, release. Again, we twist, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to your right. And inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to your left. And inhale, lift. Exhale, palms to your heart. Hands come back. Again, you can lift the chest and belly from here or plant your feet as we come to tabletop. Head looks forward, up, or drops back. Inhale and exhale, release. And one more little forward fold from kite position. Feet together, heels far away from the groin, just to release that low back before we relax. Grab your shins, inhale, exhale, forehead moving toward the insteps of the feet. Again, not forcing our stretches, especially if you're pregnant, just moving to the place where we're stretching safely. There's no pain, there's no discomfort, only good feelings. Inhale and exhale, release. Now as we move into our Shavasana, if it's safe for you, if you are not pregnant and you don't have any other contraindications to lying flat on your back, you're welcome to coming into our traditional Shavasana, lying flat on the back. And this is generally safe earlier on in your pregnancy as well if you are pregnant. I'm going to go ahead and lie on my side. So you can even be seated in an easy pose to meditate and relax, whatever works for you. I will take us through that full relaxation where we close our practice together. So don't think I'm just leaving you and never going to wake you up from our sun salutation, or from our Shavasana, in case you do fall asleep, which is okay. I know that some instructors will say that's not okay to fall asleep during Shavasana. If you are that relaxed, I think it's fantastic to grab a little nap. That's just my opinion. So come down to whatever your final relaxation is going to look like and feel like for you to go to that meditative place. Once you find that position, go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to relax your toes. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Maybe your toes splay out to the side. And the calves and knees follow. The thighs melt like hot sticks of butter into your mat. Your glutes are not clenching. The abdomen relaxes. The spine is long, strong, but at rest beneath you. Chest rises and falls naturally with your natural breath. It does not have to move in and out your nose. Shoulders are down away from your earlobes because you're not tense. Arms just drift down into the floor. Maybe those palms are upturned. Neck is at ease. All your facial muscles relax. There's no furrow in your brow. Maybe your lips slightly part. And your mind drifts away to somewhere very, very peaceful. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, slowly waking them up. Rock your head from side to side. And when you're ready, roll into a comfortable fetal position if you're not already there. When you're ready, use your two strong arms to push you into a comfortable seated position. Does not have to be cross-legged, but it can be. Sit up tall, feel strong because you are. Close your eyes once more. Remind yourself of your intention. Thank yourself for working toward it. Know that you did something wonderful for your body, your mind, and your spirit. You built strength and stability throughout your body today. Take a big inhale, reach overhead. Exhale through the mouth, bringing your palms to your heart. Thank you so much for letting me teach you today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. If you feel motivated to do so, like this video, subscribe to my page so you can see when I post more videos. I will post weekly prenatal yoga practices that are appropriate for more than just pregnant women. My name's Anastasia. Thank you again.